Late this past week, a U.S. district judge by the name of Wendy Beetlestone issued a ruling that says that Donald Trump cannot escape a defamation lawsuit filed by the men known as the Central Park Five. It is a group of African American and Hispanic men that Donald Trump has been attacking for decades now, but they sued him for defamation following a comment that he made during his debate with Vice President Kamala Harris. According to the report, Trump falsely stated during that debate that the men killed a person and pleaded guilty. The president's lawyers said the statements were protected on First Amendment free speech grounds. Well, no. Even the First Amendment has limitations. You are free to speak your mind, and the government cannot tell you you can't say those things. However, slander, libel, defamation are still not allowed. I mean, technically you can still say those things and the government itself cannot interfere with you. However, you are not free from the liability of damaging people's reputations. And at the point that Donald Trump said this during the debate in the year 2024, it had been known for decades that not only did these men not murder anybody and they didn't plead guilty, but they were wrongfully accused of the sexual assault in Central Park and had eventually been exonerated. It took a while, but it was a very public thing, a very well-known incident when these men were in fact exonerated. And Donald Trump still, decades later, came out and made this false claim with all knowledge that it was in fact false. And he did it to an audience of tens of millions of people on national television. So, based on that, the judge in her ruling said, quote, "Defendants' assertions that plaintiffs pleaded guilty and that plaintiffs killed someone can be objectively determined to be false, so defendant's statement must be construed as one of fact, not opinion. For the reasons set forth above, defendant's motion to dismiss shall be denied as to plaintiff's defamation claim." Now, she also dismissed part of the plaintiff's claim, which was that Donald Trump had intentionally inflicted emotional distress, but she dismissed that without prejudice, which basically means like, hey, you kind of have to reword this, rework it a little bit, and then you can refile it. But the bottom line is this: Donald Trump can't escape the lawsuit. They tried to get it dismissed, and the judge, Wendy Beetlestone, said, absolutely not happening. You did this. You're going to stand trial. Now, here's the unfortunate part. Much like the very first E. Jean Carroll defamation case, this one is not, most likely. The judge could surprise us, but I seriously doubt that'll happen. This one is not going to happen for at least another 4 years. Okay? They're not going to put the sitting president of the United States on trial for defamation. That's just not a thing that's going to happen. That's why they wouldn't do the prosecutions while he was president either. So, for a resolution to this case, we are likely going to have to wait at least 4 years, probably longer than that. So, it's great that the judge did not dismiss it. It is, however, unfortunate that we are too afraid to hold this man accountable while he has power, and these victims will once again have to wait years before they finally get justice. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.